Members of the head table, brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May I at this point introduce to you first Imam Kazim, Chairman of the Imam Council on my extreme right, Maulana Fazil Mufti Azwal Haq, Principal of the Haji Institute of Islamic Studies and Spiritual Head of the Anjuman Jamaat Association, Brother Said Zainul Sarafat, General Secretary, President General of Asia, Imam Yaqub, Brother Haji Yaqub Ali, on my left here, Brother Ismail Mohammed, First Vice President of the Asia, Brother Rahimul Hussein, Assistant General Secretary of the ASEAN, Brother Saeed Mohammed, member of the Central Executive, and Brother Haider Ali, trustees of the ASEAN. I think we all are aware of the purpose of this very important meeting. I would call this, as one of the elders and one of the foundation members, as a red letter day for today, for this Jamaat. With these remarks, I would like to ask Imam Kazim Ali, Chairman of the Imam Council, to give us opening dua, inshallah.
اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عبدك ونبيك وحبيبك ورسولك النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه تسليما بارك وسلم. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ونجعل مقيم الصلاة من ذريتي ربنا وتقبل دعائي. ربنا اغفر لي ولوالدي وارحمهما كما ربياني صغيرا واغفر لجميع المؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات إنك مجيب الدعوات برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. ربنا واجعل المسلمين لك ومن ذريتنا أمة مسلمات لك وأرنا مناسكنا وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. ربنا اغفر علينا صبرا وأكثر أقدامنا وانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. ومن الله إلى هم نسأل الكنسر الحمد سبحانه في كل مسلمين أنت جت وقايت بقى وطول من الجوي. Supplicate to the Almighty Lord for the heart and thank you making this celebration down. We supplicate to the Allah to guide us with our word to be virtuous and to preserve us the Allah with our word to be precious. We supplicate to the Almighty Allah to forgive us our faults with our Lord and all. Almighty Allah, we come to you this hour, and glorify thy name and celebrate the thanks to you, Almighty Allah. For your own is worthy of all praise, and we get not noise and begotten, and there's none from far belong to you. And we send salutations on your Habib, Sayyidina Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Allah, we come in this day, Allah, as we have gathered here this assembly, Allah, to invite you to invoke thy divine mercy and blessing upon each and every one of us, Allah. And here, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to put barakat and blessings, Allah, in today in this assembly. That, Allah, we shall have a successful meeting, Allah, where we'll be able, Allah, to have success, Ya Rabbul Alameen. Ya Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, please, Allah, help us to strengthen our iman, remove our weaknesses from our way and fill our heart with the love for you, Allah. The love for the deen, the love for the Prophet Torah in this world. Help us to enjoy what is right and avoid what is wrong, and to cultivate taqwa, God consciousness in our every life. ربنا أتمم لنا نورنا فاغفر لنا إنك على كل شيء قدير. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت الغفور الرحيم. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على سيدنا ونبينا وشفينا ومولانا محمد وبارك وسلم. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. آمين ثم آمين. الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله.
Dear brothers and sisters, I want to let you all know that many brothers and sisters from this Jamaat and from other Jamaats and brothers and sisters from Trinidad who has contributed towards the building of this masjid. I will now ask our Maulana Sahib to make special dua for all those brothers and sisters who have contributed towards this project and have passed away. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله احد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا احد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله احد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا احد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله احد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا احد اللهم امين اللهم صل على سيدنا مولانا محمد عليه الكرام منبع العلم والعلم والحكم وبارك وسلم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار ربنا أفرغ علينا صبرا وثبت أقدامنا وانصرنا على القوم الكافرين يا الله يا رحمن يا رحيم يا غافر العباد العالمين قرآن مجید فرقان حمید کی مقدس سورۃ من کتاب کی ان تمام کا صحیح ثواب سب سے پہلے محمد مصطفیٰ صلی اللہ علیہ وسلم کی بارگاہ یا اللہ تیرے پیارے حبیب صلی اللہ علیہ وسلم کی رسول سے زندہ انبیاء کرام مرسلین اعظام صحابہ کرام صحابیات تابعین تابعات ازواج مطہرات بنات طیبات اولاد اخیار و امجاد ملاک خلفاء راشدین ائمہ مجتہدین بنظام المسلمین مسلمات کے ارواح طیبات بالخصوص پیر پیران شاہدنا سیدنا شیخ سید عبد القادر جیلانی رضی اللہ تعالیٰ عنہ کی بارگاہ میں یا اللہ یا رحمان یا رحیم ان تمام بزرگان دین کے توسل سے اس کا تبادل بالخصوص ہماری اس اوقات مسجد کے بانیان اور اس مسجد کی تعمیر میں دام درم سخن ہر طرح کی مدد کرنے والوں میں سے جو بھی اس دنیا سے کود کر چکے ہیں مولا سب کی روحوں کو اس کا تبادل کرتے ہیں مولا یا رحم الرحمین بالخصوص یہاں پر جتنے بھی مسلمان مقیمین حاضر ہیں مولا تبارک و تعالیٰ ہم تمام کے خاندانوں میں سب کی روحوں کو لذ کرتے ہیں یا اللہ یا رحمان یا رحیم ہم تمام پر اپنا فضل فرما مولا حق کا بول بالا فرما یا اللہ یا رحمان یا رحیم ہم تمام قرآن کو اپنی بارگاہ میں شرکت صلی اللہ علیہ خیر خلقہ محمد وعلی آلہ وصحبہ اجمعین برحمتک یا ارحم الراحمین بحق لا الہ الا اللہ محمد رسول اللہ.
جیسا کلا کو امام کاظم کو ہوا جیسا کلا کو مولانا صاحب کو اسپیشل ہوا فاتحہ جیسا کلا. Now ask Mufti Sahib, Mufti Abdul Haq to address us all, inshallah.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا وحبيبنا رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه. أجل جمال الحاجي عبد القادر President General of Asia Riyadh Mali, US of the Interior, Brothers and sisters in Islam, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, we have come here this afternoon to discuss the affairs of this masjid, inshallah. And as we know, we as a Muslim, every Muslim has a responsibility towards Allah, towards His deen, towards His Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and that is why we are here this afternoon. I don't know what should I say now, but we know some of the purpose for being here. I think brothers and sisters, we know that. And we as a Muslim, as I said, we as a servant of Allah, we as a responsible person, there are certain responsibility to perform in this world as well as in the hereafter. But now we are here, so we have to make sure that when we build masjid, there is a certain responsibility towards masjid, especially because today in particular we have come here to discuss the affairs of this so-called Jamaat, inshallah, which is the Asja Jamaat. As Haji Qadir has asked Imam Maulana Fazil Sahab Qibla, and he made dua, beautiful dua in Urdu. My dear brothers and sisters, your forefather came here and they used to speak Urdu. I don't know how many of you speak Urdu. Very hardly, like Haji Qadir age, maybe second generation, third generation, they used to speak little. Now many of you may understand some Urdu. Perhaps if you learn Urdu, I think this is my personal view that we will be better Muslim, because Urdu language really and truly played important part towards Islam and spreading Islam. Nevertheless, Maulana Qibla, he made dua, beautiful dua in Urdu for those who contributed towards this masjid, towards this building, towards whatever way they have contributed, and may Allah reward them immensely. And if some of those who contributed towards this masjid, if they are still in this world, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant them health and strength, so that we will work together, we will unite as a ummah, as a Muslim, inshallah. And therefore, as I mentioned, Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala wa sallam, there's so many ayah about masjid and responsibility towards masjid. Especially Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has mentioned few verses in Surah Tawbah. إنما يعمر مساجد الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Allah says إنما يعمر مساجد الله من آمن بالله واليوم الآخر وأقام الصلاة وآتى الزكاة ولم يخش إلا الله فعسى أولئك أن يكونوا من المهتدين. Allah says those who build masjid إنما يعمر مساجد الله من آمن بالله واليوم الآخر, who believe in Allah and the day of Akhirah, وأقام الصلاة, and perform salah, وآتى الزكاة, and give zakat, وَلَمْ يَخْشَ إِلَّا اللَّهِ, and they do not have fear except Allah. فَعَسَى أُولَٰئِكَ أَن يَكُونُوا مِنَ الْمُهْتَدِينَ, perhaps they will be amongst those who are guided and those who will be on guidance. So my dear brothers and sisters, Allah give us guarantee that those who build masjid, those who contributed towards masjid, there is a sign of being a Muslim, sign of being the believers, sign of being amongst those who establish salah and prayer in masjid. And Allah says, فَعَسَى أُولَٰئِكَ أَن يَكُونُوا مِنَ الْمُهْتَدِينَ, and they will be amongst those who are guided by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So all of us here, even today, those who come here maybe first time today, there is a contribution towards this masjid and towards this jama'ah. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned, and Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala wa sallam mentioned many things regarding imamat responsibility, and many of us know that. But most important for us, my dear brothers and sisters, if you look at the Muslim condition in these days. Very sad. If I say it's very sad. Muslim, some of us claim as a Muslim, but their act contradict with Quran and Hadith. Their iman did not pass or did not cross from their throat. As Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentioned some hadith regarding the sign of Qiyamah, he said, you will see a people, you will meet a people who will recite Quran, يقرؤون القرآن ويعملون الأعمال الصالحة والإيمان لا يتجاوز عن حناجرهم. An iman, they will recite Quran, they will do good amal and good deed. You will feel sometimes shame when you look at their action and deed. You will feel you have a small action if you compare your action to them. But al-iman la yatajawazu an hanajirihim. Iman will not cross from their tongue. Iman will not go from tongue to heart. And when iman is valid, when iman by accepting iqrar bil lisan and tasdeeq bil qalb, accepting by tongue and affirmation by heart. So when iman goes into heart, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept his iman or iman. My dear brothers and sisters, so when we look at the condition of the Muslim in the world, everyone knows that how this ummah is suffering, how this ummah is going through, how this ummah are facing trials and tribulations. And all of us facing, and all of us recognized as a terrorist, as a killer, as a murderer, or whatever way. But my dear brothers and sisters, this ummah, as Allah says, إِنَّ هَذِهِ أُمَّتُكُمْ أُمَّةٌ وَاحِدَةٌ. This ummah is supposed to be one ummah, one nation. One nation. As Rasulullah mentioned in hadith, long hadith, when someone feel مَثَلُ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ فِي تَوَادُّهِمْ وَتَرَاحُمِهِمْ وَتَعَاطُفِهِمْ. So Allah said, the believers like in brotherhood, in love, like one body. If part of body feel pain, then entire body should feel pain. Entire body means entire ummah, entire nation, entire Muslim, my dear brothers and sisters. How many of us, when our neighbor are in difficulty or face trials and tribulation, how many of us visit? How many of us do good things? How many of us feel even? How many of us have a respect for others, Muslim brothers and sisters? So Alhamdulillah, we must be thankful for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for being ummah and being a Muslim and believers. That is why we have a certain responsibility for deen of Allah and as well as for this society. Allah has sent us to this world to be part of this world. That is why Rasulullah and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned in the Quran, نُعَمِّرُكُمْ. We must build, we must be part of building of this world. Part of foundation, whether we must build, whether when we build masjid, whether we build a Muslim community or human community, we must play part. This is our duty to play part towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, towards duty for Allah, towards Muslim community, as well as towards human community. My dear brothers and sisters, without saying much, we have come here today especially in particular, to see how can we, Alhamdulillah, you are here, you know more than me, and you are the part of this Jama'ah especially. But we are here on behalf of Asia because to see how we can make a better contribution towards the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, towards this masjid in particular, towards this Jama'ah, and how can we unite Muslim brothers and sisters, and how can we unite to perform behind one Imam. Many of us these days try to disunite Muslim brothers and sisters. Imam appointed there, but someone comes there and they want to establish their own Jama'ah, own namaz, own Imam. My dear brothers and sisters, this is haram. This is haram, I'm telling you, this is haram, 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 3 times I said. Haram to have a next Jama'ah in front of Imam who are appointed by authority, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu ati'u Allah wa ati'u Rasul wa ulil amri minkum. Ibn Kathir has mentioned the tafsir of ulil amr those who are in authority, which means those who are try to work for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we must obey Allah and His Messenger and those who are in authority. Those who charge with authority amongst us. So my dear brothers and sisters, with these few humble words, we'll see, make dua that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala unite us, and we can see that we have come here for the interest of this masjid. Every individual here who are seated this afternoon, we have an interest towards this jama'ah, towards this masjid. That is why we are here. That is why we are here. And Allah has called upon us to be here. That is why we are here. So alhamdulillah, with love, with respect, with mutual understanding, and in the light of Quran and Hadith, we, inshallah, we will unite, or we will be better than past. We will be better as a follower of this masjid, as a follower of Rasulullah, as a follower as a Muslim, as a believer, better than past. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says about Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, وَلَلْآخِرَةُ خَيْرٌ لَكَ مِنَ الْأُولَى. So we always look for that coming time should be better than past time. So all of us here, alhamdulillah, and we see how we will unite and how we will put something in place if something is not in place. If I say if something is not in place, and we can see how we can play or we can contribute better towards deen of Allah and towards this jama'ah, towards members of community, towards human community, and towards at large, and at, if I say at even national level, which is Trinidad and Tobago. So may Allah bless us, may Allah guide us, may Allah give us tawfiq to do right thing, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Ismail Mohammed, and most welcome Answer to address us all.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. My dear respected Chairman Sahib, President General of the Anjuman and Jamaat Association, the Mufti Sahib, members of the head table, executive members, members of the Jamaat, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. First of all, let me say that it is a pleasure for me to be here this evening and to join with you. This evening being a very hectic evening, Sunday evening, but I'm very happy to see so many of you here this evening, the sisters and the brothers. Today we see that the brothers are outnumbered. They outnumber the sisters today, inshallah. So as our chairman said that today is a representative of this Jamaat. I still didn't understand what is happening, but probably later down in the meeting I will understand more about it. What I would like to say is that, you know, that the Jamaat, this surroundings here, the Jamaat, the two Jamaats which I know, Masoud Junction and the Abuka Jamaat, these two Jamaats is, I must say that there has been the most powerful Jamaats in this area since I know myself. When you hear about Jamaats in the south, you hear about Masoud Junction and you hear about Abuka Jamaat. And that is because we had this unity among all of us, you know, unity between this masjid and the other masjid, and so this bring the surrounding and this the Muslims very strong in this area. You remember the time of Imam Jalil Masoud, and I know Imam Rashid in the Masoud Junction, who at that point in time, you know, things was going so good. And that is probably that is responsible for the unity in the surroundings here and the area. And we were not divided. We were not divided as how we are divided now. And this is our big problem now, is that we are divided by so many scholars and so on. And I must say that, you know, you might believe in something, I might believe in something, but I wouldn't say that I am wrong and I can't say that you is wrong. But we have our own way that to accept and to pray and to practice our creed and practice. And I don't think that we should condemn anybody for what they are doing. You remember who would have taken the chance to condemn, Maulana Ansari? Who would have taken the chance to condemn Maulana Siddiqui for their teachings? And they had left the foundation for us here. So we follow that creed and practice, and we hope, inshallah, that we will not have any problems, further problems in the Jamaat. We are many members from the surroundings, not only from this Jamaat, from the surrounding Jamaat. They have called the members of the executive and talked to them about what is happening in the Jamaat, in the Abuka Jamaat, and we need to do something about it. And what we intend to do is really to do something for the betterment and the interest and the development of this Jamaat. It's not something that we want to keep down the Jamaat or anything like that. We want to make sure that it grows, And with that discussion, with that in mind, we held some other discussion with the chairman and other members of the Jamaat, and we think that the right thing to do is to come around and have a meeting with you all. So today we are just here for that, and to have a meeting and see what we can put in place to bring this Jamaat to some stability. I know this Jamaat is a very strong Jamaat, as I said, and we need to do something because this is a Jamaat, is an Astra Jamaat, and these members call upon us because they know that all of this is the house of Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, belongs to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, but it is trusted to the Anjuman Sawdo Jamaat Association. And we have a right, to look, to make sure, and to help you all, and to put things in place, inshallah. So, with these few words, I would like to commend our chairman, for leading the Jamaat for the past number of years. I think he had done a great job, Haji Abdul Karim. I want to congratulate him and all his sisters and the brothers who had cooperated with him and give his support to him to bring the Jamaat to where it is today. And over there, Imam Sahib, who has taken up the position, I would like to congratulate him also for the short space of time he has been there. See, Allah have a way of working, one Imam God, one Imam God. That is working of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. So my dear brothers and sisters, I would hope that everything will go well here this evening, and good sense will prevail, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Brothers and sisters, some of you may know and some of you may not know. I want to let you know officially that I have before me here a deed where this land and masjid is deeded to the Anjuman Sunnat al-Jamaat Association, and as such they have full authority over the Jamaat. I want to let you know that when the deceased Imam Haji Ali Masood, his health was failing, we had no one else but Brother Shazam to take the mantle. It was a difficult time for him because he had to get a lot of advice and a lot of guidance in order to carry out this work. However, I must indicate to you that the Asr Jamaat, an Imam has to be appointed by the Asr, and there are provisions in the Constitution in which there are grounds in which he can be removed. In the case of Brother Shazam, I must let you know that when the time came for him to be appointed, you all may not know, but as far as the Jamaat is concerned and the administration is concerned, we work shoulder to shoulder up to the time when he left the country. There are many things we discuss in private that does not discuss at committee level. Those are administrative matters, and we want to ensure that we create total unity among the membership. As such, he was recognized by my recommendation as the Imam. He was also, I made recommendation for him to get his martial license. And because of the confidence the Anjuman had on me, these were done. As I say, he was recognized as the Imam. He also has a marriage license. Any Asya Imam who has a license, there is provision also in the law in which we could recommend to the Ministry of Legal Affairs. Depends on the circumstances, and that license can be cancelled. Since the Imam have left, the only thing I can say I'm very unhappy about is that since he left, he hasn't called me as much as one day to say, well, how you go, uncle or brother, what's the latest, what's happening. We have not spoken. When he was leaving on Jummah Day, he said, I will be traveling. That is a statement he made to the membership. There are a lot of things we discuss in private. As I said, those matters were not discussed at a committee level. And he had difficulty with work at one time, and Mela guided him, and he was able to get work after some time. And we discussed that anytime work is available abroad, he says he will be leaving. And I told him that you're a young man and you have your future before you. This Jamaat will have to continue by the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we will ensure that things work out. So we are reached to the point where some of our members, we have observed that there are some concern with respect to our belief and practices. As a result, I realize as an experienced person that I do not want the situation to get out of hand. And therefore, a petition was lodged to the Anjuman Sunnah wal Jamaat Association, signed by a number of brothers with respect to this matter. And Anjuman said that they will advise us when they will come down to have this matter sorted out. And this is where we are at this point in time. But before I ask any member here to speak, is there any brother who would like to say something? Yes.
Brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum. For the benefit of the head table, I don't need my phone.
Yeah.
For the benefit of the head table, I am currently the secretary of the Advocate Working Committee. This petition that the brother is speaking about, I would like to let you all know that there are 8 members in our committee. This brother Abu Samad, the Imam, and 5 other brothers. This petition was only known to 2 brothers in this committee. That is the chairman and the treasurer. In our meetings, when we inquired about it after it came to us, when several members of the Jamaat called us privately, telling us that a circular was being passed around, what is our take on it? We had no idea, no information concerning this petition. When we came to the president of the Jamaat with this information that we received from members calling us, he admitted, yes, that something was given to him to take to the Alja, and that is what he would do as the representative of the Alja. He passed the circular on to Brother Abu Samad and told him to go to some specific homes and have some signatures put on that petition, which the brother did do. At no point in time did I, as the secretary of the Jamaat, the assistant chairman of the Jamaat, and 3 other brothers in the committee, at no time were we consulted, informed, given any information regarding this petition. This we see as a sign of disrespect. In April of last year, this committee was elected unopposed in our annual general election. All other members who were nominated from within the Jamaat, every member rejected their own nomination. We were unopposed. This, in my mind and in the minds of the committee, and in the minds of most of the members of the Jamaat, is that They have put their trust in us to take this administration and this Jamaat forward. As I will repeat, we found this to be a disrespect to us. The fact that the letter was done when the Imam left the country, we think that also was a sign of disrespect to Imam. These issues are issues that members have been speaking about, and the learned Mufti, he was here before, and several of these issues were dealt with at that time, concerning the Aqidah of the Imam, concerning allegations and name calling by some of the members towards the Imam and towards other members of the Jamaat. And I believe that we said at that time it was haram to call people Wahhabi and other names like this. Okay? This has continued. Now, regarding the petition that you have, since the majority of the Jamaat has no information about what this petition contains, the committee has no information at all about what the petition contains. If there are allegations in there, there are allegations being made without our knowledge, without the Imam's knowledge. I believe it is fair, it is right that the contents of that petition, that letter be read in this assembly so that all of us, the Leonard Maulana, Mufti sir, he said that, everybody knows why we are here and that we know more than him. The reality is, we don't know why we are here. We have no knowledge of that petition. The only thing we have is a correspondence that came from the Ajah saying that you would like to have a meeting with us to discuss some issues and concerns. And I will be too long again. We have no idea what those issues and concerns are. We are the committee that was elected, and we continuously make announcements in this Jamaat that any issue, any problems, feel free to come to the committee. Okay? We make that announcement all of the time. So that comment kind of track there. Okay? We even went so far as to institute programs in the Jamaat, and when the programs were completed, we made announcements to the brothers that this is perhaps the first time we have done such a thing. And if they have suggestions on how we could improve, we don't believe that we know everything. Okay? What we would like is for them to come to us and give us suggestions. Where they think we fell short, where they think we could improve. None of this was done. Behind our back, a petition was done without the majority of the Jamaat being aware of it. And I could go even further as to say that when some members who signed that petition found out what the allegations were, they came and they asked for their names to be removed from that particular petition. Now, having that piece of information, I don't know if that will shed a different light on what you came here to do or how you may approach this matter. I believe that that should be read for the entire Jamaat to be made aware of what the issues are, what the concerns are, and we would also like to know who are the people who have these issues and concerns. Okay?
You need to get a response first. The brother asked a question for you to read out. We would like to get a response first. The brother asked for you all to read out the letter. The petitions.
Speak on the mic, please, brother.
Brother, with respect to that document you spoke about, that was handed to the General Secretary and he has it in his possession. I do not have a copy of that document. No, I said I don't have here a copy with me here. No copy here.
I just want to add something. I feel it is only logical that you come to deal with a matter and you wrote to the piece of correspondence that outlines what the matter is. To say that you don't have anything before you and you are here to deal with the issues being raised, I can't understand. That is not logical. I have an idea. We could probably solve this problem, brother. We could probably solve this problem if one of the people who wrote the document, they will have the best knowledge of the content of the thing. If one of them could come forward.
You don't know what the document, you must say, you cannot come and stand in front of people here and say that you do not know what in that document.
I thought I was clear. I went through the whole process of all I don't know.
Afternoon. Brother, just to help you understand, I am a second member on the committee, and I can say clearly that myself, Brother Ashmead, or any other of the committee members other than Uncle Abdul Qadir and his brother Uncle Samad, we do not know anything about the letter. Honestly.
So you do not know what is the problem, what we are here for today?
We don't know what the letter, we don't know what the letter will say.
You do not know what we are here for today?
No.
Let us have some order here, please. You cannot have too many people on the floor.
Help us out, please.
The letter spoke about two things that I recall. One has to do with the Imam, and the other one has to do with our Aqidah.
But those
main things.
didn't the Mufti come here on more than one occasion and deal with those issues already? Did he not come? Yes or no?
He came here, yes, and he spoke.
So then we all have a problem with the decision that the Mufti take.
No, we don't have a decision. We are deciding with some of the brothers here with the lineup that they decide to do it.
Well, then what is the purpose of having a Mufti at the Ashra for?
Okay.
If he
We'll
came
now move
here
on
and
now,
made a
and we'll
decision.
now ask the secretary to read out the first letter. Yeah, read this one.
Dear President General of ASJA, our Chairman of the Avocat Jamaat, members of the head table, brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. 2nd December 2014, Brother Shazam Ali went to the Umaris Park, Pepper Village, Faisalabad. Dear brother, Assalamu alaikum. We wish to advise that we have appointed an Imam at the Avocat Masjid to serve the Jamaat in its spiritual and religious activities. We do express our sincere appreciation and thanks for the services you have given to the Jamaat over the years you have served, and we do wish you the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in all your future endeavors. Our Jamaat will owe you a great debt of gratitude for all your services over the years. Wada Hafiz wa Salam. This was signed by the President General. And then another letter. This was addressed to Maulana Muhammad Fazil Ahmad, care of Avocat Asja Masjid, Rahmat Ali Park, Avocat Village, Faisalabad. Dear Maulana, Assalamu alaikum. This was dated on the 2nd of December 2014. Assalamu alaikum. The trustees of the Anjuman Sunnatul Jamaat Association are pleased by the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to appoint you as the Pesh Imam of the Avocat Asja Masjid, effective Sunday 7th December 2014. That's today. Your primary responsibility is to the Anjuman Sunnatul Jamaat Association in the practice of the earliest Sunnah wal Jama'ah creed and practice, and in accordance with the philosophy of the Sunnah of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You are expected to work in tandem with the Jamaat Committee in the District of Avocat and to serve the Regional Council E of the Asja. This appointment is for a period of 3 years to terminate on the last day of August 2017. Huda Hafiz, wassalam, your truly, Haji Yaqub Ali, President General and trustees of Asja. And then we have the third letter. This is also dated on the 2nd December 2014 to members of the Avocat Jamaat, to members of the Avocat Asja Jamaat, Avocat Village, Faisabad. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear brothers and sisters, we are wished to advise that the members of the Avocat Asja Jamaat, by petition dated 26 August 2014, have intimated to the trustees of the Anjuman Sunnatul Jamaat Association of their concerns to preserve the Sunni philosophy, as has been the practice over many decades. In recent times, we observe there has been a minority view expressed by some which tends to deviate from the Sunni practice as we have adhered to over the past 5 decades and more. In this regard, the Anjuman Sunnatul Jamaat Association, by its trustees, who are duty-bound to follow the Sunnah of our Holy Prophet Muhammad, upon whom be peace, hereby wishes to continue the preservation of this Sunnah, which we observe has been breached and not followed as we expect by some of our members. In this regard, we are constrained to appoint a new committee comprising of the following brothers who subscribe to the practices of the earlier Sunnah wal Jama'ah.
Just let me finish.
One, these are just former members. 1, Maulana Muhammad Fazil Ahmad. 2, Haji Abdul Samad. 3, Haji Munaf Azimullah. 4, Brother Fazil Abdul. 5, Brother Hafiz Muhammad. 6, Brother Adam Muhammad. 7, Haji Nazim Muhammad. In this regard, the present Jamaat Committee is hereby dissolved. I read over again. In this regard, the present Jamaat Committee is hereby dissolved. Following orders as the representative of the committee ex officio, namely Mufti Asrar al-Haq, Haji Abdul Qadir, Haji Rahmul Hussein. Yours truly, Haji Yaqub Ali, President General, on behalf of the trustees of Astra Incorporated.
One second. Mufti sir. One question for One question towards Mufti. I have a question towards Mufti sir. Mufti sir, is it... Brothers, wait. This is the Islam. Yeah, Mufti sir, please, you are the most learned. Let's show some respect, please. Is it appropriate for us to discuss the matters of any individual, especially the imamat, when he is nowhere to defend himself, when he is nowhere to even receive this letter directly?
The Quran said it backbiting, so we just backbiting.
This is correct.
When Allah calls somebody to account on the day of judgment, would he call that person in front of him? So the audience above Allah.
Brothers, please have a manners and akhlaq. I can respond in 2 minutes.
Masha.
If you ask me, I will.
Yes.
If you not, I will respond.
Right.
Whatever my field is Islamic field, I will respond in my field. Whatever is the administration, something on administration, our authorities in Asia, they will respond. But you ask me, so I will respond.
Yes.
I don't know whether this letter received by Imam or not. How they send to this Imam, present Imam, through email or so, I don't know. But letter here read by authority of Ashra, so I assume that this letter was sent to Imam or to his wife through email or whatever way before we come here. So I hope that this letter was sent to the Imam, and in the absence of Imam, at least someone who was informed about this letter.
Is that so, Mr. Chairman? Is that so? Is that so? Was the letter sent to Imam or anyone representing Imam at all up to this day? Please answer.
Yes, letter was given to the brother.
Look at that now, they now give me the letter here, right?
No.
Now give me the letter here. You go there.
No animal letter?
Give me the letter here.
No animal letter?
Before the meeting starts, he gave it. Yesterday.
This is my private.
Mufti Sir, now we have the evidence. The letter was no handed to the brother of the Imam.
No handed.
Come on, quiet down. Let's fear Allah. Just as we expect these brothers up here to fear Allah because Allah SWT put them in this place, then we should fear Allah as well. Alright? Answer.
The meeting, before the meeting or after the meeting, it is no, today. They give it after before the meeting started.
Dear brothers and sisters, is there anyone in the audience here knows when the Imam is coming back? And we asked and we never got an answer. Nobody knows, he has never communicated with the Ashja. He was a member, an Imam with the Anjuman. He never asked us or told us when he was going, that he is going for 3 months, 6 months or what. So we thought that the Jamaat, some members wrote a petition. We don't have the petition yet. I wrote a petition. If members want to see it, you can adjourn.
His job, he just told me, he said, Mom, they're just sending me there, and I don't know how long I will be doing it. And just when I know, I will tell you. Shazam talked to me last week, and Shazam still having me. I don't know how long I am there for, and I don't know when I'm coming back. He did not inform of the panel because he himself didn't know when he coming back here. Talk, he cannot say how long it is when he has to say.
Now you understand what they want to do. They want to make sure they have an Imam to lead the Imam.
We had somebody appointed where everybody was fine.
The committee of this Jamaat took a decision to bring this Maulana here to assist all the members of this Jamaat, sign a document and agree to that. That is why they contribute to him being here. Not the Asja.
No, we haven't made
so we brought him here.
No,
they took a committee decision to bring him here. So that is why he is here to assist where the Imam was not going to be here.
Well,
he was never brought here under the intention of him being the Imam. How you could come today to take that decision?
Have we told him not to do it?
No, excuse me. We had a table, most respectful. I respect all of you, right? Now, I'm not very smart, right? Now, I'm trying to find out here, right, that is it because of this petition that a lot of us, including myself, have never seen? Is it because of that petition that you all are here today to do this?
They're avoiding the Jamaat, and we want to make sure somebody here to lead the Jamaat. One at a time. Listen, we haven't come here to upset the Jamaat.
Everybody, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
We have not come to upset the Jamaat, sister. Listen, your son is here.
My son will be coming here.
When is he coming back? When is he coming back? When he came and he told me, I asked him, how long are you going for? He told me,
No,
I don't know when he's coming. I don't
Brothers and sisters, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Based upon the letter, please brothers, don't walk out yet, please. Based upon the letter that Secretary read, right? First of all, they say this Maulana will be the Imam for 3 years. After 3 years now, who you all appointed Imam? Brother Radical? Anyhow, inshallah, that we can sort of that, no problem.
Imam coming back?
Yes, Imam is coming back.
When is he coming back?
Inshallah, he will be here before 3 years finish. Inshallah, he will finish before 3 years. I don't have a problem. Only listen, please. Everybody.
As I mentioned, all of us, alhamdulillah, we are mature, we are believers, we are Muslim. So please have a manners with all. As we heard from the mother of Imam, and she just mentioned here, and Imam talked to his mother, and she asked him when he is coming by, and he said, I can't tell you, I don't know when. So, and therefore, in the light of
he said he don't know when
he's coming.
He will be coming at the end of the year.
Maybe.
His job. No, his job. He don't know anything about
So we don't know on base of as you mentioned, you have contributed towards this Maulana here who is here. That's why he come here to serve this imam.
As an assistant, make sure the master know that he's here as an assistant.
He come here to serve this Jamaat. Now his imam is not here for whatever reason. Authority of Ashram, listen, if I am wrong, correct me right here. If I am wrong, correct me right here. As an authority of Ashram, they have, as I mentioned, everyone has a certain responsibility to perform duty towards deen and so on. As the authority of Ashram, which this masjid entrusted to Ashram, they have authority to make sure that there is an imam. And masjid must have an imam. Masjid must have an imam. How I could run or you could run masjid without imam? There is a must someone who lead namaz. There is must someone who are better amongst them, aqra'uhum bil Quran wa a'lamuhum bis sunnah, who decide better, who knows the sunnah of Rasulullah, who knows the law of salah in order to lead salah. Because imam considered as a commissioner or as an ambassador between Allah and the followers. So they have a certain responsibility. I know that. Asha has a responsibility. I'm saying again, repeating. Asha has responsibility to make sure that this masjid or any other masjid must have an imam. Therefore, our president mentioned here that in absence of imam, Asha would like to appoint Maulana Fazil as an imam and in order to carry the affairs of the masjid. And whatever committee you have, it will discuss maybe later on, or Hajisa will discuss. This is my contribution. Masjid must have an imam, appointed imam. As Rasulullah said, لا يؤمن الرجل الرجل في سلطانه إلا بإذنه. No one should lead namaz in the presence of appointed imam except with his permission. So in absence of imam, and how appointed, I shouldn't say that, but Asha has authority to appoint imam in order to run the masjid and affairs of the masjid. So in this regard, I would say, if Asha come here to appoint imam, whosoever, he or anywhere, there is nothing wrong, in my view, nothing wrong in the Sharia.
Okay, Mufti, that's all. Mufti, alhamdulillah, jazakallah for your answer, right? Firstly, Maulana, would you be here for the 3 years to accept that position?
You should ask me.
First of all, and also Mufti.
The position of an imam from another source depends on the anjuman wishing to have the person to get his qualification.
Right.
We will determine that in due course if he is good in members, if the members of this Jamaat feel he is worthwhile to carry on in Jamaat, he will carry on. If not, we get somebody else from the Jamaat.
No problem.
We have no problem with that.
Alhamdulillah. If you install this man as imam, in the absence of our imam, Brother Shazam Ali, we have no problem. But why do you need to remove Brother Shazam Ali as our present imam? Because As of today,
but nobody has removed it. We just say we are appointing
No problem, wait.
we must declare vacancies before we appoint somebody else.
No, because since I know that, since before today, Alhamdulillah, Maulana has been carrying on every activity in the masjid.
Would you like him to carry on?
We would love him to carry on in the absence of our imam. But we do not want our imam to be removed.
Understand what the brother is saying?
So but he is not, listen, when he came to just pay me a visit before he went. I asked him what he said, I don't know what about it. That's what he said.
Two letters, what is that? Without yourself?
Yeah, we know the letters, yes. But if there is no imam here, we must appoint somebody to lead. And if his brother is a foreigner, he is appointed to carry on the Jamaat in the absence of the imam. You want to say that?
That was already known to the Jamaat.
Yes.
That was known.
We already know that. But what we are asking you to do is don't remove our imam. Could you here now not remove our imam? Take back that letter?
We have not removed anybody.
Alhamdulillah, that is testified.
On that day.
No, we have not deliberately removed. If the imam has gone, he came by me and told me he's going and he don't know when he's coming back. But I told him to keep us in touch. He never one day telephoned or reported by letter or otherwise. He's there for a month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months. When the Jamaat said that they will want to appoint somebody, this is a brother, the foreigner. If we appointed a Trinidadian here, you can have quarrel, but he's a foreigner, tomorrow he can go back.
We don't have a problem, but go remove our imam.
But who has removed him? No. The only way we can appoint another one is to remove temporarily. Remove him temporarily. Yes, you cannot have two imams and you must change politics.
Alright, sister, answer that question. All please. Brothers. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Brothers, just give me 2 minutes, please, inshallah. Members of the head table, respectfully, I would like to address a question that the sister who is talking right now. She said, why we should remove the imam? Alhamdulillah, Mufti Haji Yaqub are presenting this to you firstly. Right? This is a letter, right? An unhidden letter that we presented to you all today. Members of the Africa Jamaat, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, most merciful. Dear brother or sister of the Africa Jamaat, this letter is coming from concerned members of the Africa Jamaat, including the majority of legally elected Masjid Management Committee was elected 2013 by authorized members of the Jamaat, unopposed, as the brother said. Right? The said election was overseen by Imam Rafiq, who is present here, and also Mufti Azhar, who was present here, principal of the Hajj University. Presently, the Africa Jamaat, there is a serious division, as you all have rightly said, between a handful of people. I need to mention handful, and I will prove it to you all. The division comes from practices of the traditions that have been nowhere found in the Quran or Sunnah. Okay? Including the Aqidah of Imam Abu Hanifa. First and most principal concern is Ta'zim. Ta'zim was practiced by many of our forefathers, still practiced today by few members of our Jamaat. These members have believed that Ta'zim is a compulsory act. Okay, wait. Brothers, please. These members, believe that Ta'zim is a compulsory act. So you know what the aim would be. We have over 100 signatures.
Don't do that.
But Brother what he read so far later, I don't think this is relevant. I don't think this is relevant today. You're going to Aqidah and practice, and you have no right to say this practice is not existing in Quran and Hadith. You have no right to say that. If you have a right, you can debate me right here, right? When you have a job, they can debate me, but after let Asha finish their job. You have no right to say this practice is not existing in Quran and Hadith.
I debating with you right now.
I give you time.
I debating with you right now.
Let him talk.
Second is.
Will you know? Shut your mouth. What do you know? What do you know? What do you know?
Calm down. Sit down.
Just 1 minute.
I'm encouraging this. To all of you.
As I mentioned, that we have to have someone who lead namaz. I want to ask you, are you agreed to pray behind our Maulana Fazil to lead you in your namaz?
On the
If not, then Asha has authority to appoint them.
I know that. We agree on the condition that you do not remove our Imam
This condition can be clarified by Asha, not by
The Jamaat has to decide. If he says an extended period of time, they can remove him. Because he's not here to serve. We appoint somebody in the meantime. You can't have a deputy imam or assistant. It's not like assistant.
When the Prophet peace be upon him, wait. When the Prophet peace be upon him had to leave to go anywhere, what he did? Did he appoint an ex-Muhammad?
Cool on.
He appointed an Amir.
Are you prophet?
I am not the prophet. But what did he do? That is his sunnah. You're talking about sunnah. What is his sunnah?
Are you prophet?
Because observation plays an important part in every one of us life. Because we got to observe as Muslims, we have to have good behavioral patterns. And today how we conducting ourselves is not what is expected of us as Muslims. And therefore we must have this particular concern for what is better for all of us. The fact of the matter remains, as chairman of this Congress of Imams, I have been trying to work with all the Jamaat in respect of trying to fulfill the needs and the demands of every Jamaat. And therefore I have been able, through the course of time, to analyze what is taking place in all the respective Jamaats. As respective Imam, I will tell you as it is. Because the fact of the matter remains, the Ashta works in conformity with the Ahle wal Sunnah Jamaat Aqidah. Ashta has no Aqidah. We follow the Ahle wal Sunnah.
We know.
I have been here on numerous occasions. One of the problems that we are having in the Ashta Jamaats is the fact that we have imams who are there is not prepared to follow the Aqidah of the Ahle wal Sunnah Jamaat.
Can I ask you a question?
Wait, let me speak. let me speak. And therefore, this is one such Jamaat, which was proven to by the Imams. On many occasions, you spoke about Ta'zim, right? We agree. But the fact of the matter remains, it conforms to part of the Sunnah of what the Aqidah of the Ahlul Sunnah Jama'ah is. And therefore, the Imam on many occasions, when time for Ta'zim, you always find an excuse to move, to go away. You cannot. Hold on. What happened? Your Imam, Shazam,
Never.
Don't tell me no.
Never.
He did it. Once he was asked to make a cup of tea for the Imam, and he got up and he to go, and he never came back, and he went out there and he asked his sister to make it. Don't tell me no. He did it. And let us be true. Let us not speak under the carpet what is happening. And this is what is happening today. And if we cannot conform.
That is why Sunni and Shia fighting and killing each other because of all you. That is why. That's why it's because of all you.
We have the problem of
idiocracy.
The fact of the matter is, if he's not prepared to act within the conformity of the Ahlul Sunnah Jama'ah, the concept Imam is saying, we are getting someone to do that.
It is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala call it account in the day of judgment. You're going to answer for Salah to sing Ta'zim.
We're not saying so.
So what are you doing here? All you causing the division in the Jama'ah.
Would you allow